I doubt that just as a result of Trump losing the election this November, we would see a change in the fortunes of Bolsonaro in Brazil, or at least a drastic one. We saw that leaders who share Trump's worldview took a lot of heart from his election in 2016. If he is defeated, they may take this as a sign that kind of populist wave is over. We can certainly think of reasons why these leaders would like to see Trump reelected in the United States. They may see Trump as a kind of political ally who is going to help them. In the long run, though, Bolsonaro's political fate, Orban's political fate, are largely in I think, going to happen within the domestic sphere. One of the concerns that has come up with these populist leaders in power is their relationship with democracy and democratic institutions. And I think there has been a general feeling that having Trump in the White House has allowed for more permissiveness for leaders in other countries to attack the institutional constraints of power. Leaders may therefore see a Trump loss as a factor that's going to limit their ability to do that and ultimately limit their political power. Those would be the two things I think leaders are looking for, is again, the particularistic goodies and permissiveness to act more freely than they might otherwise. And the changes that come under a potential Biden presidency are going to be very much on the margins. I think the one place where it could have very, very important effects, and ones which we will maybe never get to see the counterfactual for, is in the case of a severe political crisis in a country like Brazil or Hungary, the kind of moment where you see crowds in the street chanting for the government to fall. This is a moment where, certainly in Latin American history and other parts of the world, we've seen the military step in as on one side or the other. My personal opinion is that under a Trump presidency, military leaders might be slightly more willing to intervene on the side of the incumbent president. Under a Biden presidency, my guess is that the incentives are slightly different, and it makes that calculation a little bit harder. Those moments of crisis could be one point, therefore, where who is the president in the White House and what tone they're setting for American foreign policy may have a very strong difference.